On the day a man accused of killing his one-year-old child was set to appear in court, this group gathered to protest that Damien Starrett is out on bail here in Fort Saskatchewan.
Time to deny the bail.
They say they are the voice for baby Aries, who died just one day after his first birthday last November. His father, Damien Starrett, faces second-degree murder charges, as well as assault charges against a second child.
I hope they get the fact that the community has just had enough, and we want to see some change in how these people are being released into our communities.
They call themselves People versus Predators, and even though they knew the accused would not be physically in court, his lawyer representing him by video stream, their message was for the justice system as a whole.
Push to demand that the justice system acknowledge the communities and their concerns, as they should.
The group formed after police in Edmonton warned of an accused sex offender being released on bail, with protests soon forming, saying even after that man went back into police custody, they decided to protest outside of other homes of those accused or convicted of crimes against children.
It's time to start handing out maximum time for child crimes.
Bail needs to be revoked.
Although this protest relatively calm and smaller than those in the past,
2 noise complaints thus far.
some tense moments when police are called in for a noise complaint.
You just told me I wasn't under arrest or being detained.
Some in the legal field have concerns these protests border on vigilantism.
The actions of the individuals, the protesters, might actually do the reverse. Sometimes what it does is it compromises the whole case.
A petition with over 1,000 signatures calling for Starrett's bail to be revoked was brought to the Crown prosecutors this week.
To explain to me that, again, they would not be able to use this petition during their case, and that this would likely be provided to the defense lawyers, and this would be used to actually help the defense.
But they hope it shows the community's feelings, planning to continue protesting until the trial for Aries' death.
And then we move on to our next predator.
In Fort Saskatchewan, Carly Robinson, City News.
Now, the Crown got back to City News late this afternoon in regards to the petition and said, quote, "These individuals were advised that the Crown is constitutionally obliged to disclose any material in our possession related to a file to the defense, which would necessarily open the door to the disclosure of the names of all the petitioners, despite the petition having no evidentiary value at the bail hearing. With that knowledge in mind, the individuals chose to provide the petition to the Crown, and it will be disclosed accordingly."